The time has come for me to give a little bit about my views on how I felt about this meeting in BERJAYA Toastmasters Club. First off, I think this place is fantastic. It is a little bit warm, but we understand it is a building that is connected with central air conditioning. So you can't really do much, but fans are all around, and therefore it was still pleasant for us to sit in. I think this is a fantastic way to go about the problem that you all have. And I think this is what makes us Toastmasters as true Toastmasters. We're able to think on the spot and find solutions whenever an obstacle comes and arrives. The food, while I have not eaten, please do not take it to heart. I am on an intermittent fasting, and that's why I'm not able to eat right now. But from the smell that I get from the people who have been eating, it definitely can be thought of as fantastic food. What can be improved in terms of the overall setting? I did see that Shakira did fumble a little bit with the passing of the the agenda and the paperwork that was put around. So if there was a little bit more time could be given for people to help her, all right, I think this would be a very good way to demonstrate your teamwork. However, that's not the bad thing, because I do have something good to talk about when it comes to teamwork. That will come later. In terms of the meeting quality, in like the speakers, the agendas and all, there were some mistakes, and that is okay within the agenda. That's a lot of words to read through. I believe there will be one or two things that you can miss. All right. So do not take heart. It is just a small matter, but it can be improved. Perhaps have someone to double check after the agenda has been ready so that people can give the input. The person who prepared it has done a fantastic job. It is difficult, right? But a second eye will make this a difference. We had a very strong start. President came up and hyped up the whole meeting with a fantastic and encouraging message. And it did not end there. Toastmaster of the evening, distinguished Toastmaster Grace Chan came out and continued with the high spirits. I particularly enjoyed how the energy of this room can be brought up by members who are able to bring everyone's hype to its maximum. What are some things in that regard we can improve? Role players, I need for you all to listen in. And we know that because of the fans that are around, the ambience of this room is a little bit noisy. Speak up so that everyone can listen to what you have to say and speak it out confidently. This is a place for us to learn to be more confident, and part of it is to make sure that whatever you are speaking out from your mouth could be heard and listened to by everyone. Take note on that. Perhaps also spend a little bit of time for people who are perhaps new to the role to let them know what is required of that person. Brief them a little bit and let them know how they can conduct this. It is not easy, and for first-timers, do not take heart. I think it is already very brave that you're taking this role up and that you are still doing it to the best of your ability, even if you did not know how to do it. Let's put our hands together for all the role players who have been trying their best. Now, one thing that I would like for all of you to practice, and that is when there is a speaker being introduced to the front, let's be generous with our applause because they have spent their time to prepare their speech. It is also fitting for us to spend that time to clap our hands. So, to conclude this evaluation, I give you the word habits because it is all about habits today. Number one, I think this BERJAYA Toastmasters Club is fantastic, and because of that, I give you the H, and that is this can be seen as a very happy club. Number two, the A. When you look into this, know your surrounding. Be aware of the ambience. Work to the disadvantage and make it into an advantage. It is a chance for you to make whatever you have and turn it into something that you can be proud of and say that in Toastmasters, in BERJAYA Toastmasters Club, you are able to practice your vocal throw-out. B, brief your role players beforehand, especially the new ones. I, ingrain the habit of clapping as an appreciation. T, you have in your club the teamwork essence, because while Shakira was fumbling a little bit, I did see Dawn standing up to help her and to also be the person running around playing with the fans, making sure that it doesn't blow Rosalind's hair into a mess. I saw that as well. And finally, the S, and that is continue to have this supportive environment, because this is what BERJAYA Toastmasters can continue being a thriving club. And for that, I pass the time back to the Toastmaster of the evening, distinguished Toastmaster Grace.
Thank you so much.